In this video, we'll be taking a look at 5 NHL games happening on October 30th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 10 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 5 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Dallas Stars versus Tampa Bay Lightning. It's an interconference matchup on the ice Thursday night as the Dallas Stars visit the Tampa Bay Lightning in the Sunshine State. Both clubs enter this contest riding 3-game winning streaks, meaning one of those runs will come to an end. Tampa Bay continues to search for consistency on offense despite having an experienced core led by Nikita Kucherov and Braden Point. Scoring has not come easily for the Lightning this season, and one strong offensive outing does not necessarily mean they have rediscovered their old rhythm. Dallas, on the other hand, comes off a dominant performance against Washington on Tuesday night, limiting the Capitals while allowing only 7 total goals across their last 4 games. That defensive discipline has been a defining factor for them early in the campaign. Expecting Tampa Bay to suddenly break through against such a structured opponent may be too optimistic. This matchup projects as a tight, defensive battle where possession and puck management take center stage. The Stars' balance in all 3 zones, combined with Jake Wettinger's steady play in goal, should give them a legitimate opportunity to control this contest. When comparing current form, these two teams appear much closer in quality than the betting line suggests. The Lightning have started to find their rhythm after an uneven opening stretch, but the Stars have maintained strong fundamentals and poise across all situations. They continue to execute with precision on the penalty kill, limit odd-man rushes, and generate high-danger chances through sustained zone pressure. Given their recent stability and the price attached to this matchup, the Stars present solid value here. As our first pick for this matchup, the Dallas Stars money line is our full game side pick. Dallas has seen the under hit in 6 of its 10 games this season, posting an average of 5.8 combined goals per contest. That figure increases slightly to 6.5 when the Stars play on the road. Tampa Bay has split its 10 games evenly in relation to the total so far, averaging 5.9 total goals per game overall and 6.4 goals per game on home ice. Historically, these teams have leaned toward low-scoring outcomes when facing each other, with the under showing a 3-1-1 mark across their last 5 meetings. Both sides have struggled to finish chances consistently, and defensive structure has defined their recent play. With disciplined goaltending and careful puck control expected from both benches, this contest shapes up as one where scoring opportunities remain limited. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Rangers versus Edmonton Oilers. The New York Rangers and Edmonton Oilers face off on Thursday in NHL action at Rogers Place. The Oilers will enter this game as the home favorite, which makes sense given their talent and recent history against the Rangers. The Rangers have struggled to put together consistent wins, and the Oilers have handled them well in past meetings. Still, the Oilers have not lived up to expectations this season. The Rangers have issues of their own, but all 4 of their victories have come on the road. Their defense holds steady away from home, yet their offense still searches for rhythm. They need to find that missing spark to turn solid defensive efforts into wins. As our first pick for this matchup, the New York Rangers money line is our full game side pick. When these teams met earlier this season in New York, the game finished under the total in a 2-0 win for the Oilers. The Rangers rank second to last in scoring, averaging only 2.2 goals per game. Over their last 4 contests, they have scored 9 goals, with 5 of those coming in one outing against the San Jose Sharks, who sit at the bottom of the league in goals against average. The Oilers put up 6 goals in their last game, but that pace will be hard to maintain against a disciplined Rangers defense. Both teams bring contrasting strengths into this matchup, and defensive control should dictate the pace once again. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Buffalo Sabres versus Boston Bruins. The Buffalo Sabres and Boston Bruins meet Thursday in NHL action at TD Garden. Boston opened the season on a rough note, struggling through the first few weeks before showing signs of improvement by winning 2 of their last 3 games. At home, the Bruins hold a 4-3-0 record, while the Sabres have yet to win away from home with a 0-2-0 record marked. Buffalo has dropped 2 straight overtime contests, but has been competitive over its last 4 outings. Both defenses have looked unreliable, and neither side inspires complete trust in that area. Still, Boston appears to be finding rhythm and regaining confidence. The Bruins have the deeper roster and more proven talent, though their defensive inconsistencies remain a concern. Buffalo has earned points in 4 straight games and looks improved, but that momentum might not outweigh their struggles away from home. 4 of Boston's 5 victories this season have come at TD Garden, and despite recent lapses, it feels unlikely that their defensive unit will continue to underperform for long. Buffalo's history of fading just when expectations rise also lingers over this matchup. As our first pick for this matchup, the Boston Bruins money line is our full game side pick. Both the Buffalo Sabres and Boston Bruins enter Thursday's game tied for last place in the Atlantic Division, meeting in Boston to break the deadlock. Offensively, each side has produced steady results. The Bruins average 3.25 goals per game, while the Sabres follow closely with 3. The defensive end, however, tells a different story. Boston allows 3.67 goals per game, and Buffalo concedes 3.1. Those numbers reflect recent games filled with scoring swings and open play. The Sabres have seen the total go over in each of their last 3 games, and the Bruins have followed a similar pattern, with the over hitting in 4 of their past 5. Both teams' blue lines have struggled to contain opposing forwards, and this creates opportunities for elite scorers like David Pastrnak and Tage Thompson to make an impact. Given how both clubs have been trending, a fast pace and sustained offensive pressure seem likely to define this meeting. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago Blackhawks versus Winnipeg Jets. Chicago, holding a 5-3-2 record, looks to secure a second straight victory when they visit Canada Life Centre on Thursday night to take on Winnipeg. The Blackhawks have been a pleasant surprise through the early stretch of the season, competing hard in nearly every matchup. While the Jets deserve their status as the home favorite, Chicago has consistently shown the ability to stay within reach, often making tight games out of situations where they were heavily underestimated. Winnipeg has the deeper roster and a home ice advantage, but Chicago's form has been impressive, winning 5 of their last 7 outings. Over that same span, the Jets have gone 1-2 in their last 3 home games, showing signs of inconsistency. Offensively, the 2 teams are nearly identical, with Chicago scoring only 0.1 goals per game fewer than Winnipeg. Defensively, they match up evenly as well. Goaltending has also been a strong point for the Blackhawks, as Spencer Knight continues to deliver standout performances and currently holds better numbers than Connor Hellebuyck. The Jets may have enough to take the game, but the difference between these teams has not been large on the ice, and another close contest feels likely. As our first pick for this matchup, the Chicago Blackhawks to cover the spread as underdog is our full game side pick. In recent play, the Blackhawks have leaned toward lower scoring outcomes, finishing under the total in 4 of their last 5 games. The Jets have followed a similar pattern, going under in 4 of their last 6. Chicago averages 3.3 goals per game overall, and has slightly elevated that pace to 3.66 goals per game across their last 3 outings, converting 18% of their power plays. They now face a Winnipeg team that has killed 79% of its penalties over its last 3 games, while allowing only 2.5 goals per contest. On the other side, the Jets average 3.4 goals per game and have maintained that same 3.66 mark over their most recent 3 games, converting 30% of their power play opportunities. They will face a disciplined Chicago penalty kill that has shut down 11 straight opponent power plays in the past 3 games and also allows 2.5 goals per game. Both defenses have been tightening their structure, and recent trends point to restrained scoring rather than an offensive shootout. The Blackhawks and Jets have also played under the total in 7 of their past 10 meetings. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Pittsburgh Penguins versus Minnesota Wild. The Pittsburgh Penguins meet the Minnesota Wild with both clubs heading in opposite directions to open the season. Minnesota enters this matchup as a moderate home favorite, though their recent form does not inspire much confidence. Over the past 2 weeks, the Wild have struggled to find consistency and currently hold a 1-2-2 record on home ice. The Penguins, on the other hand, have been far more effective away from home with a 4-1 road record. Pittsburgh has earned points in each of its last 5 games, going 3-0-2 over that stretch while maintaining an average of more than 3.6 goals per game on the season. Minnesota's roster still carries the reputation of a team that once excelled through structure and defense, but that version of the Wild has yet to appear this year. Their play has lacked the sharp execution and discipline that made them so reliable in the past. While it is fair to expect them to improve as the season progresses, there is little current evidence to support that turnaround just yet. Pittsburgh has been the more cohesive and confident side, showing strong chemistry and balance across all lines. As our first pick for this matchup, the Pittsburgh Penguins money line is our full game side pick. The Penguins rely on an assertive offense, and this game has the ingredients to turn into a fast-paced, high-scoring affair from the opening puck drop. Minnesota's attack should still generate scoring chances, led by Kirill Kaprizov and Matt Boldy, who excel at driving possession into the offensive zone and creating quick passing sequences that free up open looks at the net. Meanwhile, Pittsburgh's recent offensive surge stands out, with 8 goals scored across their last 2 games. Their top lines, anchored by Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin, continue to establish sustained pressure in the attacking zone. Supporting forwards such as Justin Brazeau contribute with physical play and positioning around the crease, while defensemen like Erik Karlsson and Parker Wotherspoon push the pace from the blue line with accurate point shots and quick puck movement. The Wild's defensive unit has been leaky, giving up 20 goals in their past 4 games, and that trend sets the stage for another contest where offense dictates the outcome. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed, subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.